Blackhead prevention usually works best when it is gentle, consistent, and realistic, because blackheads rarely come from one dramatic mistake, and much more often come from a slow buildup of oil, dead skin cells, leftover product, sweat, and ordinary friction around the opening of the pore over time. So the smartest goal is not to attack the skin, but to keep it calmer, cleaner, and less congested without creating fresh irritation. A simple routine is often more effective than an exciting one. Cleanse the face in the morning and again at night with a mild cleanser and lukewarm water, because very hot water can strip the skin barrier and leave the face feeling tight, dry, and more reactive. Use your fingertips rather than rough scrubs, stiff cleansing brushes, abrasive cloths, or anything else that turns washing into a sanding project. If you sweat after exercise, yard work, housework, warm weather, or a long day under sunscreen and makeup, it helps to rinse or cleanse the skin as soon as practical, because sweat mixed with oil and residue can sit on the skin and contribute to that heavy, clogged feeling. Avoid squeezing, scraping, pinching, or trying to force blackheads out at home, because that often causes more redness, swelling, irritation, lingering marks, and regret than the original blackheads ever caused. Choose non-comedogenic products whenever possible, including moisturizer, sunscreen, makeup, and hair products, especially if your hair touches your forehead, temples, or cheeks. A lightweight moisturizer can help because skin that becomes too dry often becomes irritated, and irritated skin makes people impatient, and impatient people are exactly the ones most likely to stand too close to a bathroom mirror and start making decisions they would not defend the next morning. If you use over-the-counter acne care, it is usually smarter to begin slowly with one well-chosen active ingredient instead of layering several strong treatments at once. Salicylic acid may help keep pores clearer, and adapalene may help reduce clogged pores over time, but patience matters more than panic. Improvement usually comes from steady use over time, not from one dramatic weekend of treating your face like a chemistry experiment. Remove makeup before bed, change pillowcases regularly, clean things that touch the face often, like phone screens, eyeglass frames, hat bands, and helmet straps. Keep heavier oils and styling products away from acne-prone skin when you can. Try not to rest your face in your hands for long stretches while reading, thinking, worrying, driving, scrolling, or politely listening to a story that should have ended 15 minutes ago. Stress management matters too, not because stress alone creates every blackhead, but because stress often leads to poor sleep, rushed cleansing, more face touching, more picking, skipped routines, and the kind of late-night bathroom behavior that always feels strangely productive until daylight arrives with a very different opinion. Diet does not need to become a courtroom trial, but hydration, regular meals, moderation, and decent sleep support better daily habits overall. If blackheads are stubborn, widespread, mixed with inflamed acne, or simply not improving despite a sensible routine, professional guidance may save time and frustration. Prevention is rarely glamorous. It usually looks like repeating calm habits, reducing friction, choosing products the skin can tolerate, and remembering that steady care beats dramatic interference most of the time, and that same principle, the principle that not every small problem improves when you poke at it, overmanage it, tighten it, label it, or announce it on a microphone, would have saved Gerald Milton Pike of Walnut Grove Retirement Village in southern Indiana a truly majestic amount of trouble if anyone had explained it to him before the annual Mystery Motor Coach day trip turned him into the accidental assistant tour director of 43 Older the Faced when Americans, a runaway cooler, and one deeply offended goose named by popular vote as Franklin. Gerald was 76 years old, retired from 39 years in appliance repair, and so devoted to order that he once alphabetized the junk drawer and then complained for 6 months that nobody respected the new system. He lived with his wife, Lorraine, in a brick duplex with a cheerful yellow door, a concrete porch just large enough for 2 metal chairs and 1 potted fern, and a garage where every extension cord had its own hook. Every hook had a label, and every label had apparently been written by a man trying to prevent the fall of civilization 1 cable at a time. Lorraine was 74, a retired school secretary with silver hair, steady hands, and the kind of quiet authority that grows only after decades of surviving a husband who believes every minor inconvenience is 1 clipboard away from improvement. Walnut Grove was the sort of retirement community where people did not fade politely into afternoon naps unless they had first checked the weekly calendar for possible snacks. There was bridge on Mondays, hymn sing on Tuesdays, chair yoga on Wednesdays, soup lunch on Thursdays, movie night on Fridays, and every spring there was the mystery motor coach day trip, a bus excursion organized by the Community Activities Committee, where nobody was told the destination in advance because, according to the committee, surprise kept people lively, and according to Gerald, surprise was just poor scheduling dressed up as a hobby. Every year, the bus took residents somewhere vaguely wholesome and slightly over-decorated. A tulip festival, a riverboat lunch, a quilt museum, a candle-making town, a pie bakery with a gift shop too big for its own dignity, or, in one year that Gerald still described as a breach of trust, a llama farm. Gerald hated mystery trips with the bright, principled dislike of a man who believed adults should know where they are headed before selecting footwear. Lorraine loved them because she thought not knowing was half the fun, and because she enjoyed watching Gerald suffer harmlessly under circumstances that could not be organized into submission. A mystery, he would say, reading the sign-up flyer at breakfast, is just inconvenience with ribbon around it. Lorraine would butter her toast and say, "That's because you think every day should come with an index." This year's flyer promised deluxe coach transportation, surprise destination, lunch included, 1 shopping stop, and a full day of laughter, friendship, and discovery. Gerald read it twice and said, "Those 3 words usually mean somebody forgot to mention walking." Lorraine signed them up before he could continue. "You said you wanted to get out more," she told him. "I said the weather was nice." Close enough. Gerald's closest friends at Walnut Grove were Calvin Ross, 78, retired tire salesman, cheerful liar in small matters, hard of hearing in a way that somehow improved gossip. Mabel Turner, 73, former church choir director and reigning champion of correcting other people's casseroles with facial expressions alone. And Vernon Hale, 80, widower, retired mail carrier, owner of 3 excellent cardigans and 1 dangerous sense of timing. When Gerald arrived at coffee hour the week before the trip and announced, "Lorraine has signed us up for a mystery destination with no posted route and no declared shoe standard," Vernon laughed into his paper cup so hard, he coughed. Calvin said, "Maybe it's Branson." Mabel said, "Branson is not a day trip from Indiana unless this bus is stolen from NASA." Vernon leaned back and said, "I hope it's the llama place again." Gerald stared at him. "Don't say that in front of my blood pressure." The activities chairwoman, Donna Larkin, was a 67-year-old former travel agent with bright scarves, sharp lipstick, and the unstoppable optimism of a woman who had once shepherded 23 choir members through O'Hare during a snow delay and now feared nothing earthly. Donna believed every outing could be improved with matching name tags, cheerful clip art, and a sentence ending in the word folks. She spoke to residents the way a camp counselor speaks to talented but unstable raccoons. The day before departure, she handed everyone a printed reminder sheet. "Bus leaves at 8 a.m. sharp," it said. "Please arrive 15 minutes early. Bring comfortable shoes, a light sweater, any medications you need, and a spirit of adventure. Gerald read the sheet at the kitchen table and said, "A spirit of adventure is not a packing category." Lorraine was labeling a plastic bag of peppermints. "Then don't bring one. Bring your blood pressure pills and your eyebrows." The morning of the trip dawned cool, bright, and annoyingly beautiful, exactly the sort of weather that makes unreasonable plans look justified. Lorraine wore comfortable slacks, a blue cardigan, and walking shoes. Gerald wore khakis, a windbreaker, white sneakers, and the expression of a man heading into soft captivity. He had packed aspirin, bandages, antacids, breath mints, a small flashlight, a folded map of the state that he admitted was symbolic, 2 granola bars, and a legal pad in case something needed writing down. Lorraine saw the legal pad in his hand and said, "No." "No, what?" "No becoming unofficially useful. That is how they get you." "I am bringing it for notes." "On what?" "Distances, observations, patterns." Exactly. The Walnut Grove Clubhouse parking lot was already buzzing when they arrived. Residents clustered in little groups with tote bags, sun hats, phone chargers, umbrellas, and enough medication organizers to run a small pharmacy. The motor coach stood gleaming in the morning light like an air-conditioned promise. Donna had set up a folding check-in table beside the bus door with name tags, seat numbers, and a basket of travel-size crackers. She wore a coral blazer, white sneakers, and a smile that suggested not even federal weather could stop her rollout plan. "Good morning, folks," she cried. "Find your name tag, grab your seat card, and let's make some memories." Gerald muttered, "That sentence should require a permit." Then he made the mistake that doomed him. Donna had set the name tags in alphabetical order, but the wind had kicked up and mixed the R's with the P's. Gerald, unable to watch chaos 3 feet from his coffee, stepped forward and quietly began straightening the rows. Donna looked up, just as he aligned the stack, separated the duplicates, and turned the table so residents could read it more easily from the parking lot line. "Oh, bless you, Gerald," she said. "I knew I could count on you." He opened his mouth to deny it, but at that exact moment Calvin called out from the curb, "Where do the window seats start?" Donna pressed a clipboard into Gerald's hand. "Could you just help folks find their cards while I check the head count?" Lorraine, already on the bus steps, turned and saw the clipboard land in his hand. She put one hand over her mouth to hide the smile. Gerald froze, clipboard in hand, while 8 people instinctively formed a line in front of him. That was how it began. Not with ambition, not with desire. With a clipboard, a line, and a lifetime inability to leave disorder alone once it had shown itself openly.